All right, peace, peace, peace. Just want to come back with a quick video, man. I don't want to go into this, man, because there's a problem, man, with this, man. Um, minding that we kind of go into like metal nine matters that don't even concern you, man. Minding your business, man. That's what I think this kind of current world and current society, current kingdom has a trouble doing, man. Minding your business, man. Because you know this too. I was saying reading Proverbs 26, and I was like, but listen, man, that's how like the most on your house shot's a genius, man. How we just gonna let's get this in Iraq real quick, man. Because Ecclesiastes also known as Sirach chapter 11 verse uh 9. It says, yeah, it says, no, I'm sorry, 11 verse 9. It says, yep, it says, my Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 9. It says, also known as Sirach. It says, strive not in a matter that concern thee not, and sit not in judgment with sinners. It says, my son, meddle not with many matters. If thou meddle, thou shalt not be innocent. If thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain, and neither shalt thou shalt escape by fleeing. So we're gonna see what's called an example in this, man. But let's get this too in Proverbs chapter 26 and verse uh um 17. It says, and he that passeth by and meddle with strife that belongeth not to him is like one that taketh a dog by the ears. You know what's crazy? Like I always think of DMX Rough Riders anthem, like when he said mind your business, lady. Like, that's true though. It's ironic because DMX is a dog and this verse says that. But yeah, man, like mind your business. There's especially something that don't got nothing to do with you, man. But we're gonna read this again, man. It says, he that passeth by and meddle with strife that belongeth not to him is like one that taketh a dog behind the ears. So see, we're gonna see this, man. And ironically enough, man, let's get to 2 Kings chapter 9 verse 10, because ironically enough, who did this? Who's an example of somebody that did this, man? Not minding her business, man. It was Jezebel, man. Because think about it, that thing with King Ahab had nothing to do with her, man. That's why, ironically enough, like Sirach goes into, she cast her own judgment upon her head. Ironically enough, she meddled in matters that didn't pertain to her, like in the word just said, like we just read, that's like grabbing a dog by the ears, and ironically enough, she was eaten by dogs. So let's grab this, and but that all goes into the judgment of the Lord, man. How it's like a ring, how it comes full circle, man. But let's get that 2 Kings chapter and all that, because that's just part of the reason too, because she buried one, she was a wife, that had nothing to do with her, like she didn't stay in her place, and two, she bear false witness on that brother that was trying to that had his land, that who Ahab wanted to buy off him, and two and three, she didn't mind her business, man. So let's get this 2 Kings chapter 9 verse 10. That's why she was eaten by dogs, man. Second Kings chapter 9 verse 10. It says, and the dog shall eat Jezebel in the portion of Jezreel, and there shall be none to bury her, and he opened the door and fled. So you see, also too, it says that in Jeremiah, and also too about and also second Esdras, and also too about also too in the Maccabees as well, man, with Jason, how there was none to bury him. Also too Tobit, man, when we was dying in Assyria and in Nineveh, man. Like there was no, and that's why Tobit was burying the bodies, man, because there was nobody to bury. Because speaking of DMX, he did a movie called back in like 21 years ago called Never Die Alone, man. But people a lot of times don't meditate and think about this a lot of times too. Well, some people do, man. You know how it is to cold, how it is just to die alone, man. I ain't gonna get too personal about that because I had a loved one that could have possibly happened. But all praise to most on your house shot, my stepdad was there, but yeah, actually, I'll talk about, man, my grandpa, that could have actually happened to him. He could have and it because it actually did kind of happen to him, but luckily, not luckily, but all praise to most on your house shot, my stepdad, man, he actually had found him, and but soon after that he passed away. But but people don't think how cold it is to die alone, man. That's just crazy, man. Nobody buried, no, nothing, man. That's really wild. Like that's really, people don't think and meditate like that, man. That's but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, let's read this again. It says, and the dog shall eat Jezebel in the portion of Jezreel, and there shall be none to bury her. And he opened the door and fled. So yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, because she got into something that didn't she meddled on matters that didn't pertain to her. So yeah. And that's like grabbing a dog by the ears, and she was eaten by a dog. So see, that's like the second that just said the Most High House's judgment is like a ring. So let's get this First Kings chapter 21 verse 10. See, we didn't even get the whole account, man, but pretty sure it says, First Kings chapter 21 verse 8. Yeah. I'll get this, and y'all could read it for yourselves. So she wrote letters in Ahab's name and sealed it with his seal, and sent letters unto the elders and to the nobles, and that were in his city dwelling with Naboth. So yeah, man, and this verse 10, I'm gonna say this for another day too, Lord willing, because this is kind of going into something else as well with Yahushua, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. Because if I go into it, it's kind of go off topic. But yeah, man. But that's just is what it is. See, notice how she meddled in matters that didn't pertain to him. Ahab's the king, like, so that had nothing to do with you. But see how he did that, and it's like grabbing dogs by ears. Now you were eaten by dogs, man. So that's how things is brought back full circle, man. That's why the Most High House's judgment is. Let's get 2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 2. Then we're gonna grab 5 and verse 42. What's that? Since Sirach, I'm looking for. Yeah, cast it. And he said, it's a 2 Ezra chapter 5 and verse 42. And he said unto me, I will make liken my judgment unto a ring, like as there's no slackness of the last, even so there's no swiftness of the first. So yeah, exactly. So let's grab this in Sirach. When you catch it, she catches it on her own head by doing that. Cause kind of like similar to Abimelech with in Judges, he did that, but that's just neither here nor there, man. But let's just grab yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ecclesiastes also known as Sirach chapter 27 verse uh 25. Who casts a stone on high casts it on his own head, and the deceitful stroke make wounds. So yeah, that was deceitful what she did too, and she cast it on her head because she's like she got on something that matter that didn't pertain to her, she didn't mind her business. So and that's grabbing a dog by the ears, and ironically enough, she was eaten by dogs. That's just going to the Most High House as judgment. So DMX said, man, mind your business, lady. That's it. Sometimes you shoot, mind your business. So that's is what it is. So hopefully that's this was edifying, man. Yeah, man, mind your damn business, man. I need to do it. I need to do that sometimes too, leaving certain things mind your damn business. I don't have nothing to do with me. I remember Scarface was on the Breakfast Club, man. They was asking him about Suge Knight, this and that, and he answered perfectly. He said, man, listen, that's grown for business, man. I don't got nothing to do with me, man. He said, yeah, I met Suge Knight a few times or one time, but yeah, that's it. I don't got nothing to do with me. All that stuff you're talking about got nothing to do with me, man. So hopefully this is edifying, man. So peace.